Go.
Hey y'all, what's going on, peoples? Out to my YouTube fans, I'm just glad to be back on. It's been a minute. I know I've been off, but welcome back to Barbara Ann Back to Basics. And as we leave 222 and we look forward to 223, I'm going to have some exciting things coming up. As you may know, if you've been following me, I had a thyroid surgery. I had my thyroid removed. So it kind of slowed me down a little bit as they critiqued and tweaked my meds, because once you get once your thyroid's gone, you have to be on meds. So now I got to take these meds, and they deal with levels, just a whole lot of stuff. But I'm feeling much better now, thank God. So I want to get some videos up and get them running. Back to basics. We all know food is ridiculously high. So I'm going to do some meals that will help with our budgets, So when we go in the store, you'll be like, oh my God, what am I going to eat today? I don't know about y'all, but let me tell you about me. When I go to the grocery store, whatever's on sale dictates what I eat. So I have to kind of, make it work. Because food is so expensive. Y'all like my glasses? Ain't they cute?
They're cute, Bestie. They are so cute.
And I just want to give a shout out to my bestie here because she's recording me. Because I'm going to tell y'all, me trying to record myself is a mess. A hot mess. So I got somebody recording me.
Hey, y'all.
Say
Happy New Year.
So we're going to jump right into it. And I do want to say, make sure you subscribe and like my channel so I can get some of them hits in there. But we're going to talk about vegetables for a little bit today. So the first vegetables we're going to talk about is going to be string beans. Green beans. And they fresh. They ain't out in a can. I try not to do canned vegetables. The reason is they're high in sodium. If you have to use canned vegetables, rinse them first. Pour all that old water off of them, rinse them, and then prepare them. It'll cut the sodium count like in half. I try to use frozen or fresh. So today we're going to use fresh because I want some fresh string beans. That's what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking these glasses off, y'all, because I need to see. I need to see what I'm doing. And right now I can't see nothing. So let's put on these so now I can see you. So we're just going to talk a minute about string beans. All right, over here I have string beans that need to be cleaned. Okay, they have stems on them, hard stems. You have a stem at this end, you have a stem at this end. So you don't want that. You want to take that off, right? And then you're just going to break them. Just break them into little pieces. They just snap right away or whatever.
As Grandma used to do back in the day.
So I'm just snapping them, but I'm going to be a little more wiser than Grandmama because I ain't got time to do all this. I just get my little paring knife and I take off the ends. Just makes it a little more quicker. And you don't want to keep those ends because those ends are hard. You don't want to keep them. They're hard. And I just get them and I line them up, as so. And I just take my little paring knife and take off the ends. It saves a lot of time doing it this way versus doing one by one. And when you're in my profession, I never really told you guys what I do I? Well, I run a prison's kitchen. That's what I do. I'm the manager of it, supervisor, whatever you want to call it. And I teach the inmate workers how to prepare large volume meals for a large population. I also am responsible for all the ordering, dealing with all the vendors, making sure all the equipment is working correctly, preparing special meals. Let me see what else I do. Oh, I'm in charge of all therapeutic diets. And that can be diabetics, renal diets, high calorie, low calorie, high protein, Just all kind of diets. It's the same as if you were in a hospital setting, but it's just a correctional setting. And that's just some of what I do. I cater from time to time. I have my own little, thing going on. And I just love to cook. I love to cook, and I like good, clean, wholesome foods. And as we're getting older, I try to stick with little healthier foods. Eat more vegetables and less carbs and things of that nature. But that's what I do. And so as you can see, the green beans are almost ready. Now, in the meantime, to save time, what I did was I put on my meat, which was a ham hock, country cured, and I put that on in a pot with a little water, some onions, some real garlic, onion powder, garlic powder. I do not use salts. And I put that on and I let that cook down so it would be ready. Because it takes a couple of hours for that to cook the way that you want it to cook. So now I've taken and got all the ends off the green beans. My next thing is to wash the green beans. So you're just going to bring them over and you're going to wash them in cold water. Nothing major. Wash them all in cold water. I'm going to drain them. And I always wash things twice. Sometimes 3 times. But these were pretty good. And anything that you're getting from the earth, you want to make sure that you wash good, because you get bugs. Anything coming from the earth, you get bugs. Now in this pot, I have my broth cooking. And I don't cook vegetables in a whole lot of water. I guess a lot of people have stuff swimming. I just can't do that. So I have my broth ready and it's already seasoned. And like I said, I'm just going to put my green beans in. And I'm going to let those cook. I'm going to turn the heat up. Now these will only take like 30 minutes to cook, 35 minutes. They're not going to take that long. And as you can see, I don't have them swimming in the broth. When I finish this, I'll have the recipe on the bottom in my comments.
What would you do if someone doesn't like pork?
You can alternate. You can do your meat of choice. So whatever your meat of choice is. Some people like turkey. Some people like bacon. You can use whatever your choice is. But this is my go-to. I'm a pork girl. Sorry, y'all. I'm a pork girl. Now, I do use turkey. And I will eat turkey. But that's my second go-to, not my first. But you can use whatever you like. Somebody might just want to use like the little ham cubes or something like that. Or if you're a vegetarian, for instance, you use vegetable broth. You still use onions. You still use garlic. You still season it with your pepper and everything. And but you use vegetable broth. And you get the same thing. The taste will be almost the same if you let everything cook together and let all the flavors just marinate together. See, that's how you gotta cook. You can't rush your food. Too many people rush food. Don't rush it. Let the flavors marinate and just take the time and cook. Now, these green beans I'm gonna bring to a boil. Once I bring them to a boil, I'm gonna cook them on medium low. Because I don't cook anything fast. I'll cook it medium low, and then I'll come back and check in about 35 minutes, and they should be done. And we'll show you the finished product So stand by and stay tuned to Back to Basics by Barbara Ann. And look, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Come on, y'all. Hit the subscribe and like button. That's what it's all about. Subscribe and like. Hey. Woo. So we'll be back shortly with the finished product of the green beans.